we've already gotten this far. We might as well sort out this whole gas situation with the other pipe. Now, can I just? Unfortunately, I can't just like rebuild this exactly the same on top because this pipe is in the way. Unless we, I guess I can move where this pipe is, and then it could be pretty close. So we can start by building another gas valve here. And then let's see here. So we need like 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. So for clearance, we could look at doing something like this. I mean, for that matter, we could just go up to here. Yeah. Will this work? So then we would have bridges coming from both of these upwards. And then we'd have the loop here and this. And then that would be also connecting to here. And the oxygen would be continuing on. I think this could work, just like this. If we just mirror it. Mirror it. Gas ports can't overlap, though. So we would need to redo some things here. Like, this bridge is in the way. So instead, if we rebuilt the gas bridge here, let's see, if we just like move this over a bit and did this crossover stuff over a bit, like this. Maybe even closer. Well, the problem with doing closer is then we'd have to like deconstruct this in order to build it, and I don't want to have to tear stuff out. I'd rather be able to build over what's already there and keep stuff that's already working. Yeah. Okay. And then the gas pipe here, we'll build this loop like this. Build another gas valve. There. And then this connects to that. Of course, this is not going to be here, because this is going to be coming over like that. Yeah. And there. Yeah. So I'm gonna cancel building the gas bridge. I want all the other stuff in place before we build that, because the gas bridge being there will disrupt normal operation. But I think none of this other stuff will. Do that as well. And eventually what we're going to do is we're going to tear out this line. And, oh, wow! Death Row Gamer.
Death Row Gamer just cheered 25 bits.
Thank you for the 25 bits. We're just sending those bits back and forth over the internet. I guess that's what the internet's for, right? How's it going? I'm guessing your stream wrapped up? Chilling, yeah. Look at that go. Yeah, the stream was fun. It looked like fun. Sorry I couldn't stick around, but I gotta keep to my schedule. And play this. You got your cheeks clapped by the ghosts. It's interesting phrasing. Aw. Yeah. I appreciate your appreciation. And I definitely enjoy watching you. Oh boy. This is something something. Hold on. You'll be lurking while you play stuff? Alright, sounds good. Mrs. Dejected Lamp, exactly. Thank you. It takes a while for names to stick. Also, my other monitor, there's like a flashing now because of the bits. So every once in a while it catches the corner of my eye. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, names are hard. As someone who names are hard in a couple of different contexts. Okay, so English is hard, yes. Yeah, all languages have their national languages are hard. Okay, so this is all good. What do we need to do now? So we need to we need to set this gas valve to 1. That's a thing. We need to set this gas valve to 999. And then we need to disconnect the bit in the middle so that it's actually being used. There we go. Alright. Now we need to do the same thing we did here where we have just a little bit of hydrogen looped around. But we're waiting on a dupe to come over here. Okay, they are working on it. That's good. So that'll eventually happen. In the meantime, hey, we got oxygen. Looks like we're prioritizing the atmosuit dock. That's fine. I think though that this should be improving like our breathability in the base. I think that's better. It's gonna take a while. Like we're not producing so much oxygen that we're just like going to be able to refill everything, but I think this is getting better. What does our pressure look like here? 900. So I know like when we were looking at this before, this was like 700. So we're up to 1,000 here. So it has improved. Or no, where we're looking here. Okay, it's about the same. But no one is suffocating yet, so that's good. All right, what other things were we doing? Oh, you know what? I should check on Steve. How is Steve doing? Is Steve alive? Steve's still living? Steve, how are you doing? You are 29 of 7 morales, doing great, good in calories. We got lots of food. Lots of food left over. We got lots of water left still. How many data banks do we have? Only 57? I think we've been paused a lot recently, so that's why. Yeah. Sure. Just keep your suit on. There we go. So as long as Steve has the suit on, then no oxygen is actually used. I think it might be interesting to do a challenge playthrough where we don't use any. We'll have to figure out what exploits means, but just to use like none of them. Well, I probably have to like limit like the goal of that to make it not really annoying, but could be fun. Let's call out. We'll get some Sweetles singing around down here. We got a new principal something. What's it gonna be? Hexalent fruit? Yeah, excellent fruit. It's like excellent fruit, but it's hexagonal? I don't know. Definitely not. Unless we want to send a doctor to the smelly planet. We could do that. And that has Grease Monkey. Hey, does so Grease Monkey is +3 machinery, so it's like 13. So on Smerillos, who are our... I guess I didn't need to switch over to the other planetoid to see this. So we have Pay. How do I see... Is it skills? How do I see those attributes? I guess I could just go there, actually. Where is... Oh, there. So there's Stinky. Bio. Suit wearing, tidying. Noodle arms. It's not helping. And where's Pay? This is something I could definitely do this. There we go. Pay here is this duplicate has knowledge from the... Oh yeah, Pay. So Pay was the one that was inside of the cryo tank that we got, who was flatulent. That's right. So we did not intentionally choose a flatulent dupe. That was given to us. There we go. And then Shabby Dresser, Banshee, Flatulent, Gourmet. Oh yeah, here we go. Operating, digging, researching. Sure. Age 26, 2,650 cycles. Yep. Okay. We can send another dupe over here. Do we have plastic? We used to have plastic. We could send some more plastic over here. And, like, make bedrooms and stuff. And, make deodorizers, I guess, and do all those sorts of things. But I'm kind of happy just, like, these guys are slowly doing their thing. Until we're ready to, like... Until I have a specific thing I want them to do. I'm not in a rush. So... okay, I'll take the food. Yeah. Okay, so this is set. Alright. So now we need to get some hydrogen in here. Probably the easiest way of doing that is that we already have a pipe where we're dedicating, you know, if there's any hydrogen coming from this area, coming through this pipe, that we're sending it off that way, so we'll just reroute it into this. That should work, right? As soon as there's a little bit of hydrogen, there we go. As long as it's more than a gram. 366 grams. Okay. So it's in. Okay, so how's this supposed to work? So it should do that. Alright. Success. Now, I think then that all that we need to do... Oh, right. We're currently blocked because this gas, the bridge is in the way. What we can do is disconnect this pipe here. A horsey appears in chat. Okay. Okay, so now there's no oxygen in that bit right there, right? Except, you know, in the background, but not in the pipe. The pipe is empty. Disconnect that. And then connect up this gas pipe to the bridge that's here now. And basically I'm just like rerouting all of this to go around so that I can tear out this stuff. And then that means we can stop using this bit of pipe. So that should be good. And so this is all cleared out now, so we disconnect this. And then we don't need this gas bridge anymore. Or these pipes. That's C. There we go. So now any hydrogen coming through here gets filtered and goes through and up here, and it's going to meet up with where we're filtering the this oxygen line. There we go. There we go. All right. We're almost done. So the next step is to take this gas pipe and reconnect it to either side, so that we're safe to remove this gas bridge, so that we have room here. And then we don't need any of these pipes either. So all that can go away. Yeah, the second one was a lot easier, I think. Alright, well anyway, it's cleared up enough now. We can put up this gas bridge. Yeah, there and there. So, because we always have like a gram of hydrogen in all the pipes in this loop, because we have the gas valve set to only let 1 gram go around, the gas bridge won't allow anything except for hydrogen to traverse it, meaning that this serves as a filter. For those that weren't here from the explanation from before. So that's what we're trying to do, right? So we get little bits of hydrogen in the oxygen lines coming from our SPOM. Generally, we don't get the opposite, but we could. We have some alerting if that should happen. But it's much more common to get hydrogen instead of the oxygen. Long term, we'll probably rebuild the gas storage on the other side of this. I think that will then leave us with enough room to expand the SPOM as well, which should be good. Okay, so we're not going to start filtering here until the bridges are built. So that's why we were seeing a little bit of hydrogen, but we shouldn't see any hydrogen on this bottom line. Right. What else? Oh, I guess I set this, didn't I? I set this to like 10 or something earlier, after we unlocked the fossil quarry. So I guess we must have done it a little bit. I did want to set it to forever because I don't want to use up all of our diamonds. We might have other uses for that. And I don't know, is there a way to have a renewable source of diamonds? Apparently you can you can melt diamond into liquid carbon. You can feed diamond to radiant bugs. We can make diamond with a diamond press from refined carbon. So the diamond press. Okay, so this doesn't require duplicate operation. And it produces heat. So, and it uses rad bolts, interesting. So refined carbon we can make from coal or liquid carbon. It's used to make steel. So we must have some kicking around. Okay, so there's a potential for like a production pipeline to produce a renewable source of diamond that you could then use to use the fossil quarry indefinitely. So should we need to do that, that's a possibility. Oh yeah, a project that I completely ignored was the plastic. All right, so all this stuff got set up. I was just thinking, like a minute ago, like what have we done today? But that was a thing. Oh. That's not quite right. We don't want to connect those up until these drain. So let's cancel. Cancel. Okay, there we go. I wanted to select the liquid pipe and rebuild those sections going that way so that those sections get emptied. And then we can reuse the pipe to go across that way to deliver our petroleum, which should be making its way over now. So we just tapped into this line that we used to deliver petroleum up to the rocket, which the rocket's launched. We'll eventually need more petroleum, but for now, we'll route it over here through this path over to our new polymer press that's going to make plastic for us. Oh yeah, and then that was the other thing that happened was that I put down a auto sweeper. I guess we don't need to be paused for this. I put down an auto sweeper, but I didn't make it out of steel, so it melted quite quickly. I think this will be a good spot for it though. And then we need to set up conveyor rails, figure out what we're doing with the plastic. What am I doing with the plastic? I don't want to leave it in here. Oh, yeah, and I made a mistake. I always make the same mistake, which is I did not make this out of steel, so it's destroying itself. Alright, so the plastic came out. The plastic is 80 degrees Celsius, so it is cooler than the room. So we want to get it out of the room before it gets hotter. It does have a melting point that is slightly higher than the temperature of the room is right now, but that's not always going to be the case anyway. So we want to get it out of the room, and we want to send it somewhere cool, and we'll eventually probably want to then send it somewhere for storage. So I think for right now, what I might do is let's run some. I never run conveyor rail, but we're gonna run some conveyor rail down here. Can conveyor rail run through? It can run through walls. That's good. So this is going to be gold amalgam because we have so much gold amalgam. Since we can't use iron. Let's see. So where do we want to go with this? I think we want to aim for like just running it through here. So we might... Just do like this. Yeah. Into the box, and then we'll switch over to steel. In the box. And then we need a something that loads. Conveyor loader. Imagine that. Oh, we're out of steel. Hold on. Let's make this slightly shorter. There we go. Conveyor loader. Out of steel, please. I think that goes like right there. We'll see how that turns out. Now, I think we may need to make more steel. Iron to steel, please. Just like 20, I guess? I don't know. some amount. Why? Because, well, obviously we need more steel for everything, but specifically the thing that I just tore out, which was under refinement. Yes, polymer press. We should make that out of steel, but unfortunately we're out of steel. All right, so. Disabled by automation grid. How do you mean? Okay. So we're sending a red signal because the water is too hot? Okay. Well, that doesn't really work because... Well, we'll see. Yeah. But the water's not going to flow, and I think it is insulated pipe. Should it be insulated pipe? Should it be radiant pipe? No. Huh. I might just have to disable the automation. So that's there, though, to specifically... Because if the liquid is too hot, then I think that will damage the metal refinery. But if the liquid is too... Yeah. So what we need here, actually, is... something to let the fluid out of this section if the liquid is too hot, so that it can flow and we can get different liquid in. I think that is a thing that makes sense to do. Let's see. So plumbing. So there is a liquid valve. No. Liquid shut off. Connects to our automation grid to automatically turn liquid flow on or off. I think that's what we want. But it has to be in an unoccupied space. There are no unoccupied spaces. I guess we could do something like this. Because we'll have to take this and like have a pipe that extends it and then bridge over and then pipe in and then... I don't know if we'll need a bridge out. Let's try this. So this will be out. This will be like overflow and then connecting to there, and then we need a bridge. Liquid bridge. The other way. Alright. Let's see how that goes. And we did make this out of steel, right? Or plan to? Yes, good. And this needs power and needs a filter as well. So what we're picking up here is plastic. And we need power. Fortunately, that is something we have. I'll probably just go down like that. There we go. Good. And this needs power too. All needs power. Just 10 watts though. Overheat damage. Hold on. Save auto repair. Deconstruct. Let's do that a different way. Cool. I guess just having a little bit allowed a little bit of, I mean, solve the short-term problem. Let's keep things going. And so liquid shut off, but please make it out of steel. You know, the thing we're running out of. And then let's set up some automation here. So the goal here is that if this is off, if this is red, we want to turn this on. So we need a NOT gate, because that, if it's green, green means this is on, and we don't need liquid to flow because it's going to flow into the machine. It's only when this is red that this needs to be green. So turning red to green and green to red is what a NOT gate does. So put that right there, and then wire that up. There we go. Yeah. Good. And in the meantime, since we did get some liquid, we are some liquid that's cool enough. Steel production is continuing. Right, because we need the steel for a polymer press that can actually survive this environment. It's a shame I can't. Oh yeah, I can do that, but that's not the right. That's gold amalgam still. It's a shame I can't like plan things. All right, we're waiting for that automation wire to be connected. That is good. Yeah, so we're gonna get the yeah. So where is the overlay? Conveyor overlay. I rarely use this. So we get the plastic down here, and then we need to do something with it. Unloads solid materials from a conveyor rail onto the floor. So I think we're just gonna put this like right here, and we're gonna grab some of this and build a couple more things, and we're just gonna dump the plastic down there for now. A thing we could eventually do if we could just like run the plastic back and forth through the water to cool it a bit, and then have more conveyor rail that sends the material up into the base. That is a thing we could do. But I think this will be fine. We got lots of dupes that aren't doing anything, and as long as they they have ammo suits ready so they can leave the base, it should be good. Why is this stuck? Oh, probably need to say that we can dig all this out. And I think we're done with this liquid pump, so let's deconstruct that. Okay. And then we're also going to, let's see here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's plan on going across here. And maybe to like here. Maybe not there. Maybe to there. Yeah. Take all that out. You know, when they get there. It says it's unreachable. Oh, right, because we're a couple ladders short. There we go. Might help. Oh yeah, we couldn't do that before because the pump was in the way. So that should be good now. There we go. Well, I hope the folks that are hanging out, I know we have a couple of people that said they were lurking, and I think we have a couple other people that haven't said anything in the chat, but that's all good. Thanks for hanging out and just being here. It's you know, it supports the channel. All right, what do we want for the colony? I mean the It's always funny, right? It's +4 husbandry because they have an interest in ranching, but they have a critter aversion. So -3 husbandry. Excavation, agriculture. I mean, that's still like +1, 5, 8, 11 there. So this doesn't actually, as far as I know, affect like anything other than it's just the mouse to the stat. It doesn't give them like a mood penalty or something for being around animals. It just subtracts from the number. And we have unpracticed artist and narcoleptic. Probably not going to take the narcoleptic. Not going to have a narcoleptic pilot. I mean, honestly, it'd be funny, but eh. We could definitely take a dupe though. Excavation and green thumb, husbandry, science. We don't have a lot of dupes that have a science interest, do we? A few. Let's take a Frankie. All right, where are we gonna put Frankie? We got lots of slots over here, comfy bed. So let's put Frankie in a comfy bed over here. And so this is the blue schedule. So we have red, green, and blue bedrooms, and I think we have schedules for that. So we'll put Frankie over here into the blue schedule. We'll eventually do at least 2 more rows of bedrooms here to fill everything out. We can put Frankie up here. At some point I might have like a shift or figure out how to like align shifts so they're all using the same Great Hall. But we're not quite there yet. I guess I should continue the layout of this. How are we doing on gas? Okay, so what we need here is we need to replace that tile with like an airflow tile. There we go. And then we'll actually be able to maybe get rid of the last bit of hydrogen here. In the meantime, let's build another one of those, and we'll just fill the rest of this out. There we go. I have this empty space here that's kind of annoying, but it's fine. I can live with it. We don't have any... I don't think we have any polluted oxygen in the base at this point. So I'm probably just going to tear out the... Oh, there's a little bit. I doubt it's going to be collected by these deodorizers here, so let's go ahead and tear out. I don't need to be paused for this. Tear out these deodorizers that were up here to get rid of all of the polluted oxygen that used to be up here. And by get rid of course, I mean converting it into normal oxygen. Why did we miss a mess table? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we need these deodorizers. Get rid of that. Maybe have some power problems as well, so one less thing using power on is probably a good thing. How is our water situation for the... Oh, there we go. We got some polluted water coming out, which we are sieving. But we're kind of... We're fully backed up on clean water. Clean-ish water. Germy, but normal water. Oh, no. There's a little bit more. We should have some overflow here. There we go. To go to our thimble reeds. Okay, I think that's looking good. How is Steve? It's been a little while since we checked in on Steve. Steve is still out here. We have lots of plastic. We've not been making any progress in data banks. We're out of power. Interesting. So, did we have a power charge that was lost by, like, we went to here and we have a battery. I think that battery must now be empty. So, let's see. I guess we're gonna have to. We did telescope more things, but yeah, we're out of power, so we gotta go somewhere else. So we have. Okay, those hexes haven't been analyzed. That's interesting. Okay, so I don't know when we ran out of power, but it must have been. Steve must have been idle for quite a while. That's kind of unfortunate. So if we go here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could get here. Do we want to go there? If we go here, 1, 2, 3. We have 7 tiles, right? So if we go here, we could potentially discover this. And then we could go 4, no, so 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could go here, I think. And if all else fails, I guess we could make a rocket platform on Smerlos, since we got folks there to do that. Okay, so let's check back on this in a cycle or two. Poor Steve has just been up there. Nothing to do. Telescope doesn't work. Orbital data collection doesn't work. Just sleeping and eating. Alright, what else were we doing? Oh yeah, we were waiting for steel. We got some steel now. Let's see here. Refinement, polymer press. How to steel, please. There we go. Right there at the same spot. Auto sweeper, why aren't you working? Is that? It's not in range. Okay. Well, let's build it here instead. Deconstruct. And rerun the power line over there. I figured, you know, polymer press throws out the plastic and lands right there, right? But no, it lands wherever this is. I guess that's on this tile. At least the plastic hasn't melted. I guess it melts at 159 and we're at 119. But yeah, having the polymer press and potentially multiple polymer presses solves a couple of problems. Does a couple things for us. Excuse me. Obviously, we need more plastic for eventually doing transport tubes if we want to do that, and other things. Now that we don't have the glossy Darkos, or a lot of them. And it's going to introduce more heat and steam into this room, which is good. How is the gas situation? We still have one little tile of polluted oxygen in here from off-gassing from the, well, it's not there anymore, but it was there, the polluted water that the natural gas generators generate. Also, we need to keep using the petroleum so that the oil refinery can produce more natural gas so that we can pump that. Alright. Keep an eye on this for a minute. Hopefully Dupe is going to come over here and wire that up so we can see the auto sweeper in action. Where's going to be a good place for another one of these? Can we just do these like that? That could be good. And while the Marowak appears in our chat, it could be caught. I'm not going to be able to catch it because I'm kind of busy. There we go. So we can get some petroleum in there. And then we need handle the carbon dioxide coming out of here. We're gonna go this way and that way. There we go. I made that out of steel, right? Yeah, good. Alright. So if you keep an eye on the plastic right there as it comes out of the polymer press. There we go. It gets picked up and delivered. And there it goes. Alright, full speed. Full speed, please. So 83C, I think even before we dump it, it's gonna be cooler. Like we should be like conducting away some heat just in the gas. Yeah. Oh, I guess we can't see the plastic there. There we go. All sorts of stuff down there. Plastic. 88.5, 0.4, 0.2. So it should cool off a little bit. If we were to scale this up, we would probably want to make a cooling thing. We could just use weed sports or something because it would be an area that the dupes wouldn't need to go through, and we could cool it. How would that work? I guess we just have like a hydrogen room. Yeah. Okay. So we're making plastic again, and even more once the rest of the pipe set are built. And it's automated. The dudes don't even have to go into this room. So that's the whole thing. And that should also mean that we are going to be able to keep the petroleum wherever it is. There it is. Eventually this will go again. We are... why is this not operating? Is it pressure? I don't have automation wire going to it. Boop, boop, boop. Crude oil. Properties. Energy. Oh, right. It's dupe operated. Alright, so it's just waiting for a duplicant to come over and operate it. That makes sense. And then I'm going to do that if we're, you know, so backed up on petroleum that there's no room for more. There we go. Good. This room is still going, and we have... How much cobalt do we have? I don't have that listed here, so let's see. Cobalt... 25 tons. 25 tons of cobalt here. I'm guessing that's all like right here. Yeah, there you go. 25.6 tons of cobalt right there. And then another 22 kilograms to the side. How hot is that? 560C. It's kind of warm. Just a little warm. In retrospect, I probably should have taken the liquid vents and just had it dump right onto here. That could have been good. Yeah, I don't care about cleaning up that mess. Extra liquid. We have like salt water and normal water there. That's fine. Totally fine. Oh yeah, so this all got built. Aw, it's not working. You see that? There's still hydrogen going through. Did we not do this right? Yeah, there's... Huh. Why is there a kilogram of hydrogen gas there? Why? Set to 1 gram. The gas flow is in the wrong direction. So I'm pretty sure that the loop, the gas flow in the loop, needs to be in the opposite direction of the gas that's going through the filter. Whoopsie. Alright, so we gotta deconstruct. Deconstruct that. And we'll build it so that the green goes over here. And hopefully that will happen in such a way that we don't lose the hydrogen. How are we doing on time? We got a little bit of time left for today. What? What are you? Okay. It's like almost there. Just a couple more seconds. But no, time to eat. All right. We still have hydrogen in there. Good. All right. So which way did I say I was supposed to go? I think I said the green was supposed to go over here, right? Basically the opposite of this one. I mirrored it before, right? So the green was here. Rockets in orbit. I mean, they're not stranded. They're just hanging out up there. Steve is doing fine. Got lots of food. Water's good. We should have power now, right? Yeah, there we go. We made another 7 data banks just on the trip. Now, I wonder if we'll be able to detect this from there. Yeah, I don't know if there is a way. No, there's not really a way to control what happens. Okay, you need to take a breath. Alright. Things are fine. Everything is fine there. Yeah, we don't have currently a lot of spare natural gas. We do have a couple of geysers that we are collecting natural gas from that are coming up here. And then we also have a pump here that's set to maintain a certain amount of atmosphere of natural gas, and otherwise take it and send it on. There we go. A little bit more. So the natural gas here is supplying our cooking setup, our kitchen, and then is also supplying these natural gas generators that are supplying us with power and also heating up this room and keeping it hot, which is also supplying us power, maybe theoretically, once it gets hot enough through these steam turbines. I don't spend enough time kind of zoomed in like this, just appreciating the the art and both the the visual, the designs of the different elements of the game, and also the design of the audio elements of the game. Although that is a bit much after a few seconds. All right. New principles. Alright. Who are we going to reject today? Ooh, bristleberry. Food is always good. I mean, we did take a dupe last time, so that has to count for something. Pacifist. I was waiting for like, I don't know if there's like any kind of like attacking interest dupes. I don't think that's a thing. But we're not gonna take these dupes. I don't think the pluses outweigh the negatives. Strength, Green Thumb, Creativity. We don't have a lot of decorating dupes, I don't think. On the other hand, we just took another dupe, and I'm not really sure about our sustainability of our food right now. We'll see. How is... Oh yeah, we have a project that we're working on over here. Okay, so I think that we should be able to just like connect this here. Let's go speed 1. Ventilation overlay. All right. There we go. There we go. So I said something before that the gas needs to go on the... Wait. I didn't do a thing. So this needs to be set to 1 gram. Whoopsie. For one thing, how am I gonna fix this? Okay, let's disconnect that. And let's disconnect that. And then I think we can connect that. There we go. We'll get that oxygen out of there. Yeah, we got oxygen in here. That's bad. So what's interesting is before I was saying I thought that one of the part of the operation of this was something to do with the directionality of the gas flow. But like this gas is flowing in the same direction as this oxygen. So yeah, I don't know. Don't know. What I do know is I need to figure out how to get the oxygen out of there. Let's see. Let's cut this off. And then let me put the thing I just took out back there. And then we'll connect this. Can we get that oxygen out of there? Okay. That is not good. Okay, can we go that way? There we go, there we go. Okay, let's set this gas valve back to a kilogram a second. And we'll wait for Dupe to come over and switch it. Right. So now the problem... Hold on. So let's disconnect this temporarily. And... Ooh, interesting. Let's isolate that hydrogen. That'll be helpful later. Let's purge this all out. Good. All right. So that should clear everything out. And then this goes this way, and this goes this way. And there's no... Okay, good. Connect this. So now that hydrogen will flow into here. And then we want to connect this up. And we want to isolate this temporarily and set this back to 1. The hydrogen in there. Now right now that's going to loop in whatever size packet that is, but once the Dupe gets over here to set the setting back to 1 gram. Things would be good. Yeah, work errand still. Did we fix this? I think so. Whoops. Did I catch it in time? I did. Alright, cool. Trying to avoid that ad rolling. Starvation? Ren? Oh, he's just working his way up to the base, right? It's a long ways. He'll be fine. And click that snooze button again. There we go. Alright. We'll go a little bit longer. But I think we'll need to wrap up here pretty soon. So I want to thank everyone again for coming out, hanging out here. It's great to have you all. So the next stream is probably going to be... well, there's definitely going to be a stream on Sunday. That's when I do my coding stream. Going to be continuing doing some Rust development, as I have been for, I don't know, like 2 months now. And then we are going back into Great Tech New Horizons on Monday. What day is Monday? That's the 1st, right? A new year, but continuing. That'll be the 3rd stream of that Minecraft mod pack. Let's keep an eye on what's going on over here. Did we get this set? 1 gram. Okay. So we should have like 1 gram in each spot. So what should be happening is like when we connect this, oxygen flows through, and oxygen does not get into here. And we have an autosave. Okay, so we connect this up, and that's all fine. So... oh, maybe it needs to be this way? I don't know. Okay. So what was I saying? Yeah, so Monday evening, the 1st, modded Minecraft, and then Wednesdays, doing some... what am I doing on Wednesdays? I don't know, it's on my schedule. But I'm doing that thing, Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah. So where's the hydrogen going? No, see, that's the wrong way. That is the wrong way. It's the wrong answer. Let's see. Deconstruct that. Let's build a gas bridge. Like so. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay. How much time? We got a few minutes left to babysit this and maybe actually see this working. I would like to do that before the end of the stream, because otherwise next Friday when I play this again, I'll just be setting myself up for failure, up for, you know, why are all the dupes suffocating if I don't get this sorted out now. Okay, so now we got a big bundle of hydrogen coming out here. We still have our loop. If we see any more hydrogen coming through. Oh right, and this is disconnected. So that should be good now. There we go, there we go. There's a little bit of hydrogen coming there, so let's keep an eye on that. Does that get pulled into there? Yeah, and it goes off. It was very quick, but I saw it. There it is. Alright, so it seems like the filters are working, which is great. And I think this is a good place to stop for today. Put a save down really quick. So thanks again so much for hanging out. I saw some different people coming and going. Some people lurking. All good things. Here's the state of the base. So next time we'll have to check in on how Steve is doing. Is Steve out of power again? Is the Smirlos colony still struggling to get anything done? what do we need to do next in terms of projects here?